But there's a bunch of games here where you say we could have won if we done the things the right way. Obviously, missing out on key, leaders on the team. Obviously, things aren't panning out the way we want to. But we got this great stretch of great teams coming up. Great stretch of great teams, and we got a chance. You know, um, they always say it's not over till the fat lady sing, and I ain't hear her sing yet. I ain't hear her sing once yet. So you know what I'm saying? As long as I'm still alive, as long as I'm still part of this team, I'm gonna keep on fighting. Um, Obviously you want everyone to keep fighting.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. Just Simply Sports here with me. I am Kaja. If you're new here, I welcome you. Like, subscribe. If you're not new, you've been here. As usual, I appreciate you. You have no idea how much your support, your views, your likes, I really do appreciate them. When I started this channel, this is something I really wanted to do for a while, but I was kind of afraid, of how it would be received. But I said, you know what, I'm going to stop living in fear and just pursue my passion because I really do love sports. Like I legit like watch sports shows like all day at work when I'm not at work. So I really am passionate about this. So thank you for your support. I really, really do appreciate you. Now, every time I think about the Cowboys, I just feel like I need to have a shot of gin or something. I don't even drink at all, but I just feel like I need to before I even start talking about them because it is always something with these Cowboys, good, bad, or indifferent. Now, I love I love when someone's positive, right? And they're optimistic. And I always say, look, a game is not over until the clock strikes zero, right? And although we are at the halfway mark of this NFL season, I appreciate Micah Parsons' optimism and his uh, looking at the glasses half full instead of half empty approach. But I would appreciate it if he was just a little bit more honest and maybe he just took some time off in this podcast and maybe just really focused on talking to the team about getting their heads back in it because the team as a whole, even aside from the 3-5 record, they just look like they are defeated. I think that's the biggest thing. Micah, he may not mentally be defeated because he hasn't been there. He's been dealing with injury. But the team as a whole, the coach slamming down the clipboard on the side. You got CD with attitude in more than one game calling Dak out. Like it's just been a lot of inner turmoil. It seems the team as a whole is like there's no chemistry. It's like they're not even playing team football. It's like everybody's just out there just going with emotions. You got Trayvon Diggs, Matt the reporter, as opposed to really focusing on why he said what he said. If you're jogging, you're jogging. Just get out there and sprint and just and just play your hardest. When watching this game, it just looks like as a team, they've given up. And when you have the heartbeat of your team, as he says, standing right there on the sideline and going all across all the major news channels saying we suck, we effing suck, that resonates in the entire locker room. And if the QB, the highest paid NFL quarterback, is saying we effing suck, then how's everybody else feel? Because they're all playing like that. Now Dak is hurt, CD's hurt, Micah's coming off. I believe DeMarcus Lawrence. I don't know when he's coming back, but this is a lot of injury, and I blame Jerry Jones because you knew that going 12-5 for the past 2-3 seasons was not going to be enough. If you go 12-5 every single season, but you lose, in the first round, then is that the kind of goal that you want for the team, or are you paying Dak 60 million to ultimately win a Super Bowl? You said you were going all in. You did nothing of the sort. Derrick Henry wanted to be a Cowboy. He practices there. He's there in the off season. You couldn't quote unquote afford him. You didn't even call and reach out to him to see if he would be okay with taking less. I mean, there's just a lot of things that could have been done that were not done. Now, I can appreciate his optimism, but the reality is that Cooper Rush can come in and win some games, and I think that he will come in and win some games. I don't think he's going to go and they're going to continue to lose the rest of the season. I do believe that he will win them some games. And I think people will probably be surprised. Cooper might look a little bit, Cooper might look a little bit better than Dak out there, in the offense as a whole. But it starts with leadership from the top. And Jerry Jones, to me, is just not a good leader. He's more concerned with being in the press. He's more concerned with, clicks and likes and great sound bites. than he is with building a strong team. Every year, the teams level up. The Lions are a team to like the team to like really, really focus on to me. They're the scariest team. My quarterback, Josh Allen, the Bills. Do not sleep on my Bills or my quarterback. I love Lamar Action Jackson. This is how those are my two personal quarterbacks. I mean, the Eagles have found their rhythm. They're looking a lot better. People have made trades. The Chiefs have gotten better. The Lions. Everyone is bringing and adding, and the Cowboys brought in Mingo. I'm not even sure who that is. No disrespect to that young man because he is an NFL professional athlete. So I'm not saying he's not talented, but I don't know who that is. I feel like again, Jerry Jones set up Dak to be to a failure. You paid him 60 million, I get it, but he's one person. CeeDee Lamb is one person. You have to have more than two people on an offense to actually be successful, especially in the NFL, where every year teams get better, they're leveling up, and so on and so forth. How far do you think Dak and CD were gonna go? Just gonna keep throwing the ball to CD every single game, and they were not gonna stop him at all. I mean, come on, you need more offensive weapons. They can't run the ball. They can't stop the run. This, if that continues, if they cannot figure out a way to get past that, there's no way they're going to even end the season with a decent record. I don't see how that's possible. Now, again, I'm all for optimism, but reality is reality. And looking at everything that they have going on and the fact that it's not trending in the right direction at all, I think at this point, season's over. Let Trey Lance play. Why? Because he may be an actual valuable piece that you can use to trade in the offseason and get some more offensive power to level up and be ready for the next season. Why? Because you have Dak, you have CD who are going to take up, I believe, about half of your cap space for next season because you're paying them so much because you waited so late to pay them. Trey Lance, let him play. He might actually be better than what we actually think. And right now, you're not winning anyway. So there's nothing to lose because the season's over. I don't see any way, and I like to be optimistic, but I don't see how they're going to end this and make a run. But all other teams who are so far ahead, who are doing so much better, they would have to literally be losing, and then the Cowboys just start winning. And, like I said, I think they will win some games. I'm not going to say they're going to go the whole season without winning anything, but I don't see them winning enough to get into even wild card at this point. So, like I said, let Trey Lance play. I would love to see what he looks like, in that offense and in the Dallas Cowboys uniform. Like I said, Dak's not playing. CD's hurt. You have so many people that are hurt. You don't even have enough offensive power anyway. Let Trey Lance play. He might be really, really good, and you can use him as a trading piece, and get something back in return because this is not working at all. I don't think it's gonna work. I think Micah Parsons might want to just step away from the podcast a little bit, although I like it. Stay away from it a little bit. Focus on building life and energy back into that locker room and back into your team because it's obvious from Dak saying we effing suck that ship has sailed a long time ago. If the team does not believe that they can win, then they're never gonna win. It always starts with the mind first. That's always the first thing. But what do you guys think about this whole situation? Do you think that Cooper Rush or Trey Lance can come in and take the Cowboys and to a winning record towards the end of the season? They can make a strong push. Or you think, no, hang it up, flat screen, in my Nicki Minaj voice, and the season is done. Let's just get ready for next year. Let me know in the comments. I will see you, of course, in the next video.